I think we're live. Are we live? I think we're live. Hit the button. See if are we there? Howdy, y'all. Hey, Roadkill Ron. Happy Sunday to you. Sunny Sunday to you. Howdy, PSV. How are ya? Well, sorry. Turbulence. How is everybody? Happy Sunday. Happy beautiful Sunday. What is everyone up to? And can you see and hear me? Check. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2, 3. I don't see any comments going, so I don't know. Hey, Evelyn. Howdy doody, ma'am. How are you? Colbert. Check out. What's up, Colbert? All right, now I got comments. 1, 1, 1. All right. Clear. Howdy, Carrie. Can see and hear good. Good deal. Good deal. Look, I got the Wonder Woman sign behind me. Just kidding. It's the Winnebago. I'm chilling by the Winnebago. How are y'all? I am superb. Absolutely superb at the moment. It was an insane week. A good week. An insane week. And it's been a so amazing weekend to get kind of level set it out here and relaxed. Yes, I got amazing rest. Cold beer. So I got 3 jobs in the running right now. Okay. 3 different jobs that hopefully, no, I haven't gotten an offer yet from any of them, but I did do my presentation on Friday. I had a 3-hour interview on Friday. Actually, and I had 2 other interviews aside from that. Drew, what up, Drew? What up, man? Thank you for being in here. So yeah, I rocked every one of those interviews. Like, killed it. Totally killed it. So I'm hoping that, yeah, the last one was a 3-hour interview. Excuse me. I presented a slideshow presentation. That was part of a PowerPoint presentation was, well, what they wanted. And so I created something and gave them some magic. And then I had an hour and a half interview prior to that. And then I had an hour interview before that. Supervisor manager in risk. So risk adjustment and consulting. So if I get that job, trust me, you guys will see a lot of things happen real quick. What up, John's Fishing and Hunting? How you doing, sir? Hey, Henry Leslie. Thank you for being in here. Melinda, howdy, ma'am. Howdy, ma'am. I want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. Y'all, it is such an amazing day right now outside. Holy free holies. It was nice last night. I sat outside last night. I got these cool things. I want to just show everybody, but I can't. It's like not appropriate to light. But look at this mason jar. First of all, it's turquoise, favorite color. But this is that fluid that makes it a torch, you know? These are awesome. It's decently weighted, you know? And so even though I didn't have a fire in the fire pit, I totally had a fire on the table. And I was just like, yes. Cold Beer Ranch. Yes, I do. I do. I'm me in risk. Adjustment. Mitigating. And not as in OSHA. Not that one. Like financials. So, but fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Like these are some of the most, all of them are some of the best positions I've been considered for. So I am kind of thrilled. Oh, meant taking risk. Yes. Hey, you know what? If you don't take risks, there ain't no reward, you know? Hey, Jamie, O'Rourke's Little Field. Oh, it's 75 here, man. I think it's got to be that at least here. It is toasty. I've been sitting out here for a little while, just enjoying the morning. I had my coffee, and then I drove around on the golf cart, and then I came back and sat back down. I was like, I think I'm going to go live, but I have got a tan line going on already. Yeah, cold beer. My philosophy on that, is like, you gotta take risks. Like staying still never, that's right. Staying still never did me any good, like it just never, ooh, somebody's got a four-wheeler with a child seat on the back. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Somebody coming up and checking out their stuff, I'm sure. But yeah, I am all about that risk. But you have to, you got to be able to take risks. You got to be willing to, right? You've got to, I don't know, be willing to put yourself out there. If I wouldn't have taken a risk, I wouldn't be right here talking to y'all right now, which is wild. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Henry. Thank you so much. I appreciate that tremendously. Yes, sir, Drew's lens. I sure am. But JB will continue to help manage as long as she wants to. She's kind of in that mentoring ship, phase. But yeah, for the most part, correct, cold beer. That is correct. I don't, I don't like, I'm a very spontaneous person, but I am not somebody that is willing to um, just jump into something without thinking it forwards, backwards, through and around, like nah, I can't do that. Thank you, John's Fishing and Hunting. I pretty appreciate it. Yeah, Drew, like I've been managing like children. Listen, this is how you know if I can handle it or not, okay? First of all, my day job is pretty high intensity stress. I deal with all kinds of like personalities, we'll put it that way. So I've had to learn all of that, right? And I like, they were all virtual. They were all virtual, cold beer. Um, but I like to stay busy because I think after being a single mom for so long, doing it by myself, and I am slightly ADHD, that when I'm not busy, things seem weird. And I like challenges, right? Like my brain really likes that. I like to be like, it's not that I'm in competition with anybody else, but what up, MT? How do you do? How do you do, sir? Um, but I like the challenge of like personal growth or setting goals and accomplishing them. And then I also am a nerd about sharing knowledge. So, it just happens. And so that with that, and then doing this, like this, managing the RV park doesn't feel like a job. It is one, but it doesn't feel like it. And I guess that's where it comes around to that saying where it's like, do something you love and you'll never work a day in your life. Like, I slightly feel like I am on vacation. Like every time I come up here, because I do feel that way. That's a lot of that's a lot. Two jobs plus mom. Yep. But with that being said, during the pandemic, I homeschooled and I worked in my day job. that was virtual, that was through the pandemic in healthcare. Hey, Alvin, how are you, sir? Howdy, howdy. And then I also homeschooled my children for a year and a half. So, I wasn't great at homeschool. I was not great at homeschooling. I'll be honest. Like, I am not a teacher in that aspect. But hey, Sophia, how are you, ma'am? But yeah, as far as like having plates up in the air and juggling, uh, I think that my brain craves that sort of thing. Um, there is such thing as having too many plates up in the air, like I'm very well aware of that. O'Rourke's when listen, I yeah, when that happened, I was like, okay, something's gotta make a change because life. Like I understood why for a lot of people early on, and when I got into the field I got into, I understood why happy hour was when happy hour was. I didn't understand that before. I was like, why is everybody drinking like super early in the day? But after working in crazy environments and seeing all kinds of different stuff, I was like, oh, this is why people do that. I didn't partake. I have a role that I couldn't do such thing, but the people above me at certain levels, they certainly did. Hey, Lori Carb, how are you doing, ma'am? Y'all, I'm sitting outside the RV and I keep calling it the Wonder Woman sign, but it's Winnebago. And this is the cutest thing ever. First of all, no diss to old school Winnebagos, but they always remind me of Cousin Eddie, and like huge fan, of Cousin Eddie. But like also vintage. This looks vintage as all get out, and I love it. I love it. It's so cute. For some reason, it reminds me of that 70s show. I know they had a van. I don't remember if they had a camper. I can't remember. I'd have to go watch all the seasons again to find out. But Cousin Eddie was a pioneer. You know what? Cousin Eddie is my hero. I love his blue suit. I love his hat. I think I need a Cousin Eddie hat. Uh, just in general. I'll wear that sucker year round. Our camper is in 1998, but I love it. Look, it don't matter what the year. You can make, I've seen some of the coolest stuff. And even though like I Drew, just saying, even though I haven't done anything like this yet and I don't plan on living in something like that full time, I would love to get a schoolie and deck that out. Kelso also did have a Volkswagen. I would love to get a schoolie and deck that out and have it as like, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe like something on the park. That would be awesome. A Wonder Woman Winnebago. That's a lot of W's. Yes. Oh my goodness. But yeah. Yeah, hopefully on the job front, I get these and then listen. If that happens, or when that happens, I should say, when something comes through and I get reestablished footing in that area, it's going to be awesome because it's next level from where I've been like elevated. So get ready. Like I got so many things. I have so many things that I want to do that I've had to start like figuring out like true project management stuff on my own, like wants and dreams, but then like planning it right. And so like I feel like such a nerd. I've got a spreadsheet where I'm talking about what I want to do when, and I have to put in there like realistic timelines on stuff. And I'm like, okay, realistically, it's like this because you got to consider the time it takes, plus depending on help and labor plus possible materials. Not like you have to plan for also like hangups. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to do some of these things for 2 years. I would totally deck that Winnebago out retro turquoise. Listen, Evelyn, I want the outside to stay the same colors, but I want to completely like repaint it, like re-establish it. And then on the inside, oh yeah, I want like boho hippie, like for sure up in here. Hey Sam, how are you doing? 3 months in a VW was plenty for me. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. You're just going to take one of the jobs. What if they all come back with offers? So if they all come back with offers, then I have options, right? So at that point, I'm not going to take the job necessarily that's the highest paying. But I am going to take the job that I feel like is going to be the place where I'm going to be happiest, maybe the most, and valued the most, and where I feel like I can make an impact. Um, so that's kind of my prayer, is that I at least have a couple of options, and it's actually quite a compliment to be considered for as many roles as I have at the level, because it's I don't know, it's kind of like a reflection of how far I've come. they they were they weren't they were refusing me on other jobs that I was like, I'll do that, even though it might be like not in the entire scope of everything I know. And I was like, well, I can't lie on my resume and say I don't have these skills. Like I'm not going to undersell myself just to get a job. But they were like, you're overqualified is a real thing. so so I had to get through that hurdle. MT Homestead, I get it. Hey, I get it. Hey, I love that 70s show though. That is seriously all time. Like that is my all-time favorite sitcom, I think, period. And then let's see, newer sitcoms. One of my favorite things is thank you, Evelyn. I am fixing the grandkids lunch later, Jamie. Thank you for being in here, ma'am. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Uh the show Schitt's Creek. I feel like I need to whisper that. But it's Schitts. Creek is absolutely hysterical. That show is so funny. I stumbled across that show several years ago before it got real popular. And I was like, why hasn't anybody found this yet? And then other people started catching up. But I don't know if you guys watch that show. Absolutely hilarious. I am a Catherine O'Hara and Eugene Levy fan. That comedy duo. I would have to remodel our camper. It's not really bad shape, really, but I would love to remove the white carpet and put wood look planks or whatever. Good, Sam. I'm glad you're resting for tomorrow. Hey, Sam. Just so you know, I need to get my kayak out the garage. Grew up in the 70s and 80s too. Uh-oh, I have somebody stopping. You guys are gonna have to hang on for just a second. Hang on 1 second. Camping Cage Free says he got my college degree in reading lips. Did you catch that? And could you possibly see the lips of the conversation in my eyeballs? We be watching Louder Milk on Netflix. It's super funny. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna have to check it out. So, no, that wasn't a new one. That wasn't new. Oh my gosh. I'll just say that. Hello, Miss Karen. No, that was actually an apology. Not for me, from her. But I won't say any more than that. Sometimes you gotta be tough, you know? I was nice. But she was apologizing. So everybody has rough days. Period. That's one of the things I said to her. If you guys couldn't read the lips, okay, there's a wasp. It's gonna fly around for a second, but just gonna get still. Okay, it's gone. Everybody's got rough days, so just you just hear them out. But all is well. The cold beer, you gonna move your RV up here and have this be your other home away from home? I mean, I'm sure you might need it, at your property, but you could always bring it up here and leave it, and then you guys can come up here and make sure I can see these comments. But yeah, she didn't know I was live on YouTube, so what do you do? What do you do about it? Yeah, I know, Colbert. It's a really long way. Half across the country. Not really, but Texas is huge. Texas is absolutely huge. So, yeah, this is my absolute favorite part of the state. Absolute favorite part of the state. And it's kind of windy today, but I might get out on that kayak. Like, I kind of want to go kayaking today. I need some exercise. I want to get out of the water. I don't know if I'll fish today or not. Maybe, but I kind of just want to go paddle. 9 hours. Holy moly. Yeah, that's a long way. That's a long way. Folks are drilling holes and fishing through the ice here. Whoo! Man, it's crazy. Like, I'm in shorts. You can't see. Maybe you can see my white legs, but I'm in shorts and people are drilling holes through ice. That's crazy. But I guess it's still February in some places. Oh, man. And y'all, it's a leap year. Don't forget it's a leap year. We got a whole extra day. A whole extra day. Go paddle and chill, girl. You deserve it. Thank you, Karen. Yeah, I really do. I think I want to put on some music and go. Like, I fished over here in this cove, but I haven't explored the cove. And there's one that even goes back up, like a creek that drains down, right? And so I'm thinking, hopping in the kayak and rolling up through there, taking some well, I'll probably eat lunch before I roll out and do that, and just be gone for a couple hours, get my therapy in, get my exercise in. What up, Barwon Forge? I'm pretty sure it's February in all places. Yeah, but it feels like March here. It's the RV queen herself. Woo! And I'm new. I'm still new here. But it's totally like that 70s show RV, and I love it. I love it. What kind of want to kayak? How does somebody kind of want to kayak? kind of means like I really want to go do it real bad. What's going on, Carrie? Hey, off the hook. How are you? How are you? Yeah, it is so nice outside. So nice outside. Yeah, I think a kayak escapade is in store for the very near future. And I'm gonna take my speaker so I can jam out to some music on the water. And it is nice enough to wear my bathing suit top and get a nice tan, and I am not upset about it. So getting rid of that sad, seasonal affective disorder, that condition whenever, we don't have enough sunlight in the wintertime, so we get sad, we get depressed. They call it SAD, seasonal affective disorder. I'm gonna go get rid of it. Not that I've been sad, but you know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. I'm excited about it. I also want to tell you, if you're new here, like anybody who's a new subscriber, uh, holy cow, thank you. My last video got a lot of views and a lot of support and a lot of great advice from new subscribers, from people who've never maybe even talked on the channel. Maybe you've been around. I don't know. But my number went up on subscribers, and my video was the best video that, um, hey, hey, uncle. Um, my last video was one of the best viewed videos, and I just appreciate for you guys watching and being part of that journey. And I want to say thank you for subscribing and liking the video and watching and tuning along for the crazy journey. We are just scratching the surface of getting started. This is about to get wild. So I just want to tell you all thank you. Like that was pretty awesome to see that happened. It's never happened for me before. Um on a YouTube, like on short, yeah, but not on a video. So I appreciate it. I appreciate all y'all and every single one of y'all that's been here and along this whole way. Like, thank you guys. And thanks for being nice to me at meetups when I first started coming around, and I just appreciate it, everybody. Thanks for including me, guys. Thanks for being my friends. Appreciate you. Yeah, man, you can never have too much vitamin D. The sunshine, that's why they have those lamps, Hey, Donald Bong. Man, I am doing fantastic. I'm out here sitting in the sunshine. The sunshine's kind of back behind the RV now, but my feet. Thank you, Colbert. Yeah. Thank you for being nice to me and including me. And you too, Evelyn. Hey, Sam. Hey, Sam. I tried sending you something in the mail, but I guess it said insufficient. That wasn't a lot number. Did you, John's Fishing Hunting, are you talking about to the RV park? If you are trying to mail something to the RV park, you can put in the RV park's address. And then put office. Okay, yeah, put office on there. I'm so sorry. That's odd. That's frustrating too, because I guess there is a thing, but I might have to get a PO box somewhere else just to ensure that I don't have issues with mail. So I got rid of my PO box here, but yeah, let me know if you have problems on when you do the office. Yes, Mr. MT Homestead says last shout out Sunday shorts in starts. I can't read good. Last shout out Sunday starts in 1 hour. 1 hour, you'll be there. Put attention to office. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sam. Yeah, y'all go check out MT Homesteads. It starts at 2. That's why I went as early as I did, because they are like the Sunday rulers of lives. And you know, you know. Thanks, Karen. I just live in probably my own little 1 hour. Yeah, I can't do the rest of it. I get in trouble. But I can do pretty good impersonations. You just have to see that in person. I think I'm going okay, guys. I have so many. Okay, so in addition to like loving this place and going to be enjoying this place and doing the like work on it, right? And like managing it and upkeep and whatever, the remodel in the cabin, all that stuff. I have fun stuff planned. I have something planned that I think is going to grab a ton of people's attention, whether you're driving down the highway or maybe even on YouTube. Like, I'll show it to you guys. You guys will know what's going on. You guys will get a kick out of it. But I'm doing it and it's going to be funny. And I've got a couple of other things that I'm really excited about that are going to happen pretty quickly in the next few months. That are just fun things, like lake life environment things. So I am I hope you guys will stick along. It's not like necessarily like character related. I'm not talking about Barb or anything like that. Although I feel like Barb needs to come to the lake possibly. Um, but we'll see. She's a liability at times, but you know, I got a lot of fun stuff though. I'm one of those idea people. You kind of got to rein me in at times. And I have to like, that's one of the reasons why I have to actually do like project management and sit down and like write stuff down and calculate how long it's going to take and then calculate in all the bad things that might possibly go wrong. So you can truly predict what you might possibly actually be looking at as far as timing goes. And yeah, wait. Need to bring her in sometime. 31, Karen. 31 campsites. I hope I'm not missing any comments, guys. If I'm missing your comments, I apologize. But I just want to make sure. I don't think I am. Let me scoping it out. Yeah, I don't think so. Unless StreamYard's not showing me it, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Like, I would love to get a schoolie. Okay. Me personally. I would love to have like a short bus schoolie, as like a little adventure arounder in thing. But I also would love to have it parked somewhere. And I'm kind of a weirdo. Like, I would want my schoolie lifted on big wheels. And I want it to be flat black. MT, it's the last one. Can you confirm, MT Homestead? Can you confirm? Is this the last shout out Sunday? Are you guys like not doing shout outs anymore? Can we talk about this? Can we discuss? Maybe MT is just changing days? Maybe. I'm gonna be so sad if we're not gonna do it anymore. Seen a school bus sell at auction for $1,700 last week. Oh my gosh, Drew. So I'm not ready to do anything like that yet. But yeah, for that price, dude, like, heck yeah. Heck yeah. And like I said, I want to put that sucker, like, I want it lifted and on big wheels, like big wheels. And I want it flat back, black. And the inside, luxurious and as I'll get out. But like big enough for me and my girls to like road trip it somewhere and sleep in it, and camp in it. But when I have it back here and park it, it's just like cool, looks cool and funky and. Also, I have to talk about this for a second. Right now, all you see is the Wonder Woman Winnebago sign behind me. But I went driving around the other day and I was looking at different RV parks in the area, different campsites, but like different RV parks, not just in this area, but like everywhere. And I have to say that when you think RV park in this place, those two don't align. This is like a lakeside RV resort. If like it, and it took me driving around and seeing predominantly what an RV park looks like and is in order for me to realize like how different of a style this place is. There's so many trees here. It's not just like gravel hookups, anything like that. Like there's plants everywhere. This spring is going to be nuts. We've already got a garden area. I've got stuff to bring to add to the garden. And I do have some flowers I'm going to transplant because I'm so sentimental like that. Like I just like to move plants and leave them a little bit of everywhere I go. But like you get some of these spots have decks, like big decks. Everybody's got a porch, but some of these spots have decks. There's trees. The deer come through here. Like you're still in the woods in this place. And so that's one of the things that makes this like none other. And so I'm really excited to show you guys all of the plants and like the pretty stuff. Hey Drew, yep, last Sunday shout out. We will still be on Wednesday though. Oh my gosh, no more Sunday lives. Dadgum. I'll miss that. But I understand. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Whatever you feel is right is in your soul. I'll be there on Wednesdays. I'll be there on Wednesdays. Yeah. Though, the weather's getting so nice. This will give you guys an opportunity to get out here and bring the boat and come fishing. Right, MT? Yeah. Hey, Carrie, been listening while I was getting ready. Terry, thank you, Terry. I appreciate you. Appreciate you much. I've just been sitting out here enjoying this morning. Holy cow, it's been such a beautiful day. Backwoods. I think a lot more people care. I feel like even if I'm delusional, I feel like a lot more people care than no one. I've been listening. I've been in the park. Yep. If you ever need help, thank you, Roadkill Ron. I appreciate it. I will definitely like be asking y'all's advice and on some stuff, like especially like I'm definitely going to refer to my resources whenever I have a question on something I have absolutely no clue or what's going on or what's happening. There's no better resource than the pool of the internet. You got you got to consider your resource, but it is a solid resource. At least 18. Yeah. I had more people in here too, but it's Sunday. People are got to do what they got to do. A lot of people are eating right now all over the country. Like, food is an important thing for some people, Some people have church. Some people are sleeping. Some people are spending time with family. Some people are outside fishing. So we enjoyed helping everyone, but we also wanted to reclaim our weekend so we can get out and fish and enjoy ourselves. Woohoo! Yeah. Yeah. Well, you guys have gone so consistently for so long. Yeah, you deserve that. I'm going to try to commit to at least one video every single week in addition to a live. At least every 2 weeks. I can't promise that. Maybe more, maybe less. But I have so much going on. Being in two places, searching for a job is like a full-time job. But once I get back reestablished, I'll be managing a job plus this. And I've got a lot to get done in a specific timeline that I need to really get going on. And so please bear with me on videos. I'm going to share as much as I can of this journey, every bit of it. But I know that I cannot commit to daily videos, but I can commit to weekly videos. And so that's what we'll do. And then once maybe I get my footing, I can start getting better. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know that in case you're wondering. Expect to see me weekly. And this next week's video is a hodgepodge. It's a lot in one. So just hold on tight when you're watching. But that's how it works sometimes. Things be crazy. Maddie, what are you doing, man? Up here talking smack? Something I was referring to earlier in the live, I was talking about I'm planning. I have fun and funny plans. And you know what I'm talking about. You're at the center of the punchline. So, Sam, that might be a good idea. I might do a premiere video once a week. That might be a good idea. That's actually not a terrible idea at all, actually. Thank you for saying that. Because there's a lot that goes on, and I'm going to I want to document every bit of it because I've never done anything like this before. I've never moved before. My phone just started ringing. I'm not a brat. I am funny. But I'm a little ornery. But I'm not a brat. I have been called that before, though. That's not the first time. Probably ain't gonna be the last. But it's gonna be fun. I'll let you know how much it costs. I can't wait for the rest of the internet to know what I'm talking about because they're gonna laugh too. It's gonna be great. Henry, thank you. It's always a pleasure, sir. Enjoy yourself. And if you go digging in ice for fish, you be safe. Okay? That scares me. That just down here, we don't get on ice on the water. No, we have a hard time with it on the concrete. So, you be safe. Hey, it keeps you on your toes. Yep. Sure enough. Let's see, what all can you guys see in the background of my glasses? I'm looking. I'm like, okay, you can see the golf cart, you can see my car, you can see the cabin. So you're getting a view I don't know what kind of view you're getting. Hey, Butch Brown, how are you? How are you? I'm about to hit the water, y'all. I'm going to go live for about 15 more minutes, and then I'm headed to water and sunshine. I'm going to go try and see if I can get more tan today, at least for like an hour, hour and a half. I was on the ice when the lake had 4 foot shove. I will never go on the ice again. Heck no. Whoo! That's so scary to me. All good here in Louisiana. Nice, Butch. Is the weather good down there? Is it humid? I'm so curious. I have never been to Louisiana, but oddly, I am slightly obsessed with it. My favorite show occurs there, which is Swamp People. And I'm like less curious about New Orleans, although I would love to go to New Orleans and see like all the history, all the cool stuff. But I want to go to this. I want to go to the swamps, y'all. Like bad. Those are my people. April can't get here fast enough. Woo woo. Yes, it can. Please, y'all, don't fast. Everything's happening so fast. I need some extra time. Very warm and windy. Well, it's pretty breezy here too. It's calmed down compared to how bad it has been. Roadkill Round, Lake Charles, here. Nice. I've seen it on TV. I've seen it on TV. Yep. I just so appreciate it. It is, and I don't know what the temperature is here, but it's probably in like high 70s, and there is a little bit cooler wind. The food truck race was just here. Nice. Wait, hang on. The food truck race. What is a food truck race? Because I am literally imagining food trucks lining up and racing. Is that what that is? I know it's okay, it's a TV show, but is that what they do on it? Or is it like a food competition? Or are they literally racing the truck? Because that sounds absolutely ridiculous and also awesome. No, highest dollar food sales. Ah, okay. I really wanted it to be, I'm not gonna lie, I really wanted it to be a food truck race. You see all those different food trucks. Like I think I might throw this event out there to event makers, event makers of all kinds. Like it would be absolutely hilarious to see y'all race your food trucks. They've got little ones that used to be mailman trucks up to like, campers. I would love to see somebody race their food trucks. I didn't know you had high sales. I feel dumb. Look, I am smart in some things, just not everything. Race to the Porta John. That's funny. Probably. Probably. Somebody's revving their engine over here in these mountains and you can hear it. I'm sorry. I apologize, y'all. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I can. And it's, I think if there's anything that might be slightly offensive, it's noise pollution like that. Unless they're working on their vehicle. I can make exceptions. If you're working on your vehicle, rev that sucker. But if you're over there trying to impress everybody with your motor sounds, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. No, it's this. Listen, okay, I'm going to complain about this. This is noise pollution. Look, did I miss it? See, it's that red car. I see it. That's what that sound is. That's what that sound is. Okay. That's a Mustang, and it is the loudest thing ever. Something's wrong with his vehicle. I just want to tell him, like, I want to go get a protest sign, like a cardboard sign, and just stand on the corner out there and hold it up and just say, something's wrong with your exhaust system or your motor. Something's wrong. You should get that checked out. Because I can't imagine anybody making a Mustang sound, intentionally making like a Mustang sound out loud. Like, can you guys even hear me? Oh no, it's perfect sounding. What? What just happened? They're just driving it around to hear themselves. You can barely hear. I can barely hear it. Yes, it's loud at the cabin. It's loud. I think I should go over there. Listen, okay, I need to plan, okay? So this is what I'm gonna do because I don't know. I could be aggressive. Typically, that's my style, but I feel like passive aggression is how I'm feeling about this one today. Quit it. Quit it. He's not. He's doing that just to be seen. Just to be seen. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go around. I've got a I've got a nice speaker here. I'm gonna go find out which one of those spots that sucker is. Okay. And what kind of music? What is the worst possible music that I could play on this thing from Spotify? That means I can source the music from anywhere. Have Johnny come over with the GTO. That's funny. No, I don't need a contest, if you will. What music? I need some really like, ooh, maybe I'll play like some Mariah Carey classical. She says classical. Melinda, that might make me look like a serial killer. Not that I'm opposed to freaking my peers out like that. Classical music. Oh God. That would be funny. It's right across from the motorhome. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Y'all, I'm gonna go annoy the poo back. Passive aggression doesn't always win. Two wrongs don't make a right, but this might be right. I don't know if it's a wrong yet. I haven't done it. So, um, we're gonna find out though. We're gonna find out. Take us with. Y'all want to go with me? But I can't record y'all and do my music at the same time because I don't have another device. If one of my kids was here, I could. Um, I can record on, I have a Snapchat account, so I can record it on that. I might record on that while playing music. I can do that. So that I might do. I just can't do it live on here. Opera. Rusty Nails says opera. Yeah, like something highly offensive to them for them to be like, stop doing that. And I'm gonna just like slowly go by, like back and forth, like this. And then I'll stop and then like I'll get on my phone and like pretend like I'm sending a text. And then I'll go back and forth. And then, like what they do. They literally, like that dude literally just came from wherever he lived, drove up here by us, turned around, and went back to wherever he lived. He didn't even leave the street. He just drove. Polka. Oh, that's a good idea. That would probably just make them get louder. What if I hold a sign up? Oh, you know what I need? This is great. What if I get an air horn? I want an air horn. Just no, I don't want to get shot. I don't really want to get shot today. You know, church music. Oh, yes, they do need Jesus, probably. They do need Jesus. I just don't want to play something that they might like. Like I've got good taste in music, and maybe that's the thing. Maybe I should play my good taste in music. A recording of a bus. That's hysterical. I do have sirens. I do have siren sounds I could play because I use alarms like from Spotify alarm sounds. I totally do have that. I could that might be mean. I don't want to make anybody have to change their pants. Just young kids. Are you sure they're just young? Oh, it's just real loud, especially at like 6:30 in the morning. And you don't have to rev it. Like if they just drove normally, it'd be fine. Like the engine's not that loud. It's the revving that you're just like. And look, I had a Mustang and my exhaust on it was loud, but I didn't do that. You could hear me coming from a mile down the road, but I didn't rev my engine like that. But I could never hide. I could never hide from anybody, anything. They always knew. You should always have, I have a whistle. I have a whistle, Butch. Like my mom got me that. They got to leave the yard to hit the weed, then go back. That's true. That's funny. 6:30, that's not okay. No, yeah, it's too loud. Thanks. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Post quiet time hours for the park. I do that's not inside the park, so that's the road that leads to the other side. Like there's a neighborhood over there, and that's what that is. But everybody in the park is cool. Like nobody does that here. Nobody here acts a fool like that. Nobody acts a fool. I'm almost at the hour mark, and this has been fantastic. I'm glad I went live. Um, whistle while you work. That wasn't the right toning of whistle, but I did my best in the moment. The bad part is when I did that, instead of hearing the version from, what was it, Cinderella or Snow White, I heard the Little John version. Yeah. Little John and the East Side Boys. I think that's in my head. It's a park across the street. Yeah. Oh, having a get off my lawn moment. Just that noise pollution, man. Mine. Come on, mine. Come on, mine. It's not like so here's the thing. Okay. I'm gonna be really real about this. I love the sound of loud motors and engines. Okay. I love them. My family's motorheads. However, something wrong with that one. That don't sound good. Sound like something wrong. And that's not one of those where you hear when you go by and you're like, ooh, yes. There are some out here that like these trucks that rumble, and I'm like, oh, that's a nice truck. That's a nice one. And I don't mind if they rev it a couple of times, but Sounds like it's on the verge of about to explosion. Something wrong. So they need to get it fixed. Just bottom line. Bottom line. He's definitely got issues. Yeah. Yeah, I might go figure out. I might go just be annoying. Just to be annoying. But then again, I'm probably just gonna go fishing instead. Nah, and actually I'm probably not gonna go fishing today. I'm just gonna go. I wanna go paddle. I wanna go explore this cove up in here. Thank you, Drew. Yes, it is. It is always. It gets the blood pumping. I bet it does, O'Rourke's. I bet it does. I like the sound of a good engine. Like I do. I'm not gonna lie about that, but that's not what that don't sound like good engine. Are crappie nesting yet? Yes. Yes, they are. And I believe bass are about to, and catfish will be early May probably. But actually, that I could be wrong on that. That might be late April because everything's just moved up. It's been such a like early year. But yeah, I'm gonna just go paddle around this cove back here, and I might take something for fishing. We'll see. I might just take my pole and some shrimp, but I'm probably not gonna set any of the jugs out. Heck yeah, Jamie. Heck yeah. You definitely should. Definitely should. So peace on the water. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna go get in the water. I'm gonna eat something and then I'm gonna go get in the water. And I hope you guys have a most fantastic Sunday wherever it is that you are. I appreciate every single one of you for following along, for being here, for supporting me, for being my friends. Thank you for being my friends. And I really mean that. Seriously, thank you for being my friends. I love y'all. I am so excited for where we are headed. And I hope you guys will continue to stick with me. And again, have a fantastic, fantastic day, rest of your weekend, and a freaking awesome week ahead. All right. Woo. Love y'all. Toodles. Bye.